Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're having a lovely start of spring so far. I know I am. The sun's out, the clouds are gone, the dog poop is thawing, and we're finally getting motivated again. Hopefully this is the end of everybody's winter depression and we can all get motivated and back in action again, because I know I am. So if you guys have been watching my videos lately, you would know that I've just been posting some really short ones, you know, short and sweet, easy to watch, not a lot of commitment, but I've realized they're not doing too well. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring back the longer content, which unfortunately takes a lot longer to create. I know, I'm sorry, I literally just said I was gonna make posts every single day, but that's just not the case. The algorithm does not like me when I do that. So we're back at it again, hopefully with weekly content, but at this point, if you know me, I'm inconsistent as hell, and I don't want to make any promises. So I hope you guys are okay with my crazy posting schedule. I'm really trying to kind of get in the rhythm of things, but it's hard when you have a full-time job, especially right now, because I have a full month of bookings at this moment. So unfortunately, that's going to take a lot of my spare time and possibly motivation. You would think that tattooing wouldn't take too much energy out of you, but it actually does. I don't know what it is, but standing there or sitting there trying to keep your body still but also upright and concentrating just takes a lot out of you physically and mentally. So yeah, that's just gonna be my life for the next month. Oddly enough, usually the summer is the busiest time of the year, which it should not be. You gotta keep those tattoos covered, please. It's so bad for them to be out in the sun right away when they're still healing, because believe it or not, it takes a couple months for them to heal, because you got to heal underneath those top layers of the skin. So if anybody is tattoo newbie at the moment, please, if you're thinking of getting one, just try to keep it covered, especially try to keep it out of the sun. That's just what I'm gonna say, and listen to my advice, please. It'll help all of us artists out immensely. But anyways, to keep with this ongoing theme of drawing a picture for every letter of the alphabet, today we are doing I. And if you haven't caught on yet, especially now with these little sprinkles, I am doing some ice cream, which I think is perfect for springtime because summer's obviously around the corner, and I hope we all get to eat a bunch of it because I know I will be. But if you know me and how my style works, you know I gotta make it a little weird at least, and unnatural to say the least. I am making a monster ice cream, but I'm gonna be mean and I'm not gonna let you guys see the bigger picture until the very end, so please stay tuned and watch the designing detailed process, because it's important. And you know what, I believe everybody could learn a thing or two, and just seeing what colors I place and how I place them could maybe give some people an idea of their next piece and how to kind of apply that. Also, keeping with the current theme of the videos, I wanted to give you guys another update on how the watch hours are doing for my channel. So from the last time, there hasn't been a whole lot of change, unfortunately, because it is kind of a roller coaster of how the monetization and watch hours works. So it is April 7th, and I'm currently sitting at 2,025 valid public watch hours out of 3,000, which is required for that first phase of YouTube monetization. So it might not be much from the last update that I gave you guys, but like I said, it's in a roller coaster. It goes up and down depending on how many watch hours were collected about a year ago. So yeah, it's a slow ride. I'm really hoping that these longer form content or these longer videos do a bit better and get those watch hours up a little bit quicker. So make sure you watch until the end, or else nothing. I'm just being silly at this point and trying to entertain you a little bit. I never actually know what to say during these voiceovers, and this is a 14-minute video, so bear with me if I start rambling like a crazy person, because that's kind of just how my brain works, unfortunately. I guess if I should be rambling about something, it should be the supplies that I'm using. So in the beginning, you noticed that I was using markers to put down a base layer, and my choice of markers are actually Ohuhu, What else? Artist Loft and Prismacolor alcohol markers. They're really nice because they don't leave a whole lot of streaking, unlike Crayola and all those sort of cheap brands. I find that the Prismacolor is a little better when it comes to leaving less streaks, but unfortunately, they're not sold anymore, at least in my area. At Michael's is where I bought them, but yeah, totally disappeared, all gone. I have no idea what's happening to Prismacolor, but I'm really hoping they stay in business because I really enjoy the pencil crayons at least. But yeah, those are the markers that I use, and then I use the Prismacolor pencil crayons. I really enjoy these ones a lot because they are very waxy and they blend together a lot better. Obviously, with any pencil crayon, you're going to be layering a bunch and using different amounts of pressure, but these ones are just the best. I have yet to try any other brands, if I'm going to be honest. I know Faber-Castell is a very common brand amongst other artists, and I'm definitely willing to try, but I'm not ready to give up on my Prismacolor just yet. As for any other mediums, I'm pretty much not interested in any other ones because painting's too messy. I've been there, done that. It's fun every once in a while, maybe once a year. I've tried and I just don't think it is my gig, unfortunately. Chalk pastels and charcoal, just not my thing either. Same thing, very messy. I don't know how to use that stuff, so let me be, okay? I just want to stick within my genre. Pencil, crayon, and marker is all you're gonna get from me for now. Maybe one day, but as of right now, I'm pretty content and comfortable with what I got and the setup, and I've spent way too much money on art supplies anyways. I really don't need to be spending more. That being said, I do have a big update for you guys. I am moving, unfortunately. Not excited, it's stressful, and it's a lot of work. Thankfully you got movers, but yeah, I'm just moving to a different place, and I'm gonna have a little bit of a different setup. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. I've looked at a few places, and you know, it is what it is. I don't really have very much expectation for it, but yeah, I'm just gonna have a little bit of a setup, and you might see a different background if I show my face in a video. But it's exciting. It's a new start and a new beginning, even though, you know, I've moved many times before. It's nothing new to me. But just gonna have a new space. And usually with a new space comes more motivation, at least for me. I thrive off of change and really enjoy the energy it gives me. We're a little over the halfway point of the video now, and I wanted to chime in and ask you guys if you had any ideas for future letters that we're kind of working off of. I currently have an idea for J. I'm gonna keep it in my head for now, so you gotta watch the video next time, but I'm just trying to figure out an image in my head. But after that, I literally have no clue what I should do. not a single idea. I kind of just think of it as I come to the letter, but your ideas definitely help out a lot because it gets my brain rolling and the ideas coming in. So comment down below what you think I should do for any of the future letters. And if you give me an idea, maybe I'll do a sneaky little shout out in that video. Speaking of shoutouts, I wanted to give one to one of my good friends and old co-workers. He just joined YouTube and he's doing something completely opposite of what I'm doing. His name on here is Charcoal Journey, so you should definitely check him out and give him a subscribe if you like what he does. He does a lot of portrait work, so like I said, very different from what I do, and I just want to support a fellow of mine. He's always been such a big supporter of my work and following my YouTube journey as well, so go ahead and give him a little watch. And let him know in the comments below that I sent you there. Yay! Eventually, I would love to find a way to actually give back to my community of supporters because I love you guys all so much. And whether that means giveaways or shout outs or anything like that, I would love to start doing it. So for now, I guess I'll just stick with the shout outs and see kind of how that goes from there. Okay, so we only have a few minutes left of this video, but I wanted to mention my previous video, which is a different style of what I usually do. I added a little bit of ASMR in it, and I don't know if that's what you guys like. I got one comment in support of it, but you should definitely go watch that one. Come back here and tell me what you think of the ASMR version of it. I'll have to get a better microphone when the time comes. Another thing though is I really like listening to music while I'm drawing, and I end up singing a lot of the time. There's actually a clip in here that I was editing where I was singing my heart out, and honestly, not bad. I don't sound like a crazy person, but unfortunately I can't clip it in here because of copyright claims, which is unfortunate, so I won't entertain you guys with it today. Maybe another day. Who knows, maybe my drawing career won't pan out so I can go on the next season of American Idol or America's Got Talent, whatever the most popular one is, and I'll make my celebrity debut then. But until then, we'll just stick with the coloring pictures for now. So we're finally at my most favorite part of the video, which is the lining. This is the part that really brings it all together, and I really wanted to give you guys a slowed down version of this because it's just that satisfying. So I wanted you to live in satisfaction with me. I went in with my black pencil crayon so I could highlight the parts that I want to stand out more, such as this part, which gives it sort of that more forward perspective, I guess I can say, like it's closer to you. And then with parts that aren't as close but I still wanted to highlight, I went in with my dark blue Prismacolor lining pencil and just give it a little bit of shape and form, but not too much. Kind of like this one. I didn't want it to stick out too much, but I still wanted to give it a frame, I guess is some way I could describe it. Just to separate it from the other pink parts, like the goopy parts dripping down versus the tongue. And then I also went in and used this to shade any areas. I just wanted to make that smidge darker. And I've really been enjoying using complementary colors in order to get that difference and contrast. But here we are, we finally made it to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this design. Give me some feedback, let me know what you want to see next, and I appreciate everything you guys have done for me, so I'll see you next time.